Lauri Markkanen, also known as the Finisher, is a sweet-shooting 7-footer from Vantaa, Finland. After 4 up-and-down years with the Bulls and a short stint with the Cavs, Lauri has finally found a home in Utah. Through 62 games, the All-Star forward is in the midst of the best season of his career, averaging 25 points, 8 rebounds, and nearly 2 assists. So how did Lauri go from a solid role player to an All-Star? Let's find out. The most significant area of improvement has been in Markkanen's ability to get into the lane and finish at the rim. Through his first 5 seasons, he shot a respectable 57% in the paint, but this season he's up to an impressive 62%, just slightly above league average. I'd attribute this improvement to a few things: his willingness to finish through contact, an improved handle, and more space within the Jazz's 5-out offense. Early in his career, Lauri would far too often decelerate in the paint and fade away from contact, and at times it seemed like he was unaware that he was 7 feet tall. By comparison, this season he's attacking the rim with force, accelerating into the paint and finishing through defenders. As a result, he's getting to the line more often with 6 free throw attempts per game, while also putting together an impressive poster collection.
Gives it back, Markkanen drives inside, takes on a triple team and puts it down. What a drive and quick hammer.
He's so fun. Oh my gosh, he's fun.
There's Markkanen.
Markkanen has always primarily been an off-ball scorer, operating as a cutter and screener in order to get into the lane. But even in situations where an advantage has already been created, he needs to have a good enough handle to get all the way to the rim. His rookie year, Lauri had a dubious handle, to say the least. There were glimpses of improvement over his first 5 seasons, and in year 2 he began handling the ball in transition, pushing with pace for some easy buckets. This season, the Jazz have given him many more opportunities to operate with the ball in his hands, and he has delivered. The space he has within the Jazz's offense means there are more available driving lanes and more opportunities for him to cut towards the rim. Here, he screens for Conley and rolls hard. Notice how Jonas is reluctant to help off the corner shooter, giving up a wide-open dunk. On this play, Steven Adams is pulled out to the perimeter because of Olynyk's shooting gravity, and the Jazz have cleared out the right side, giving Lauri plenty of room to operate. And in this example, Lauri 45 cuts off the Clarkson drive, while Dama is worried about the corner shooter, resulting in an easy dunk. This spacing also opens up opportunities for Lauri to get open threes, where he's been lethal this season, shooting 40% on 7 attempts per game. He's always been a good shooter, especially for a big man, and since his rookie year has been used as a spacer and movement shooter. During his 1 season with the Cavs, he got a lot of open looks from the weak side wing, and Jared Allen's gravity as a roller was a big reason why. It's a similar story this year. Here, he lifts on the weak side, MPJ is late because he had to help on the roll, and it's an open 3. Most of his looks from the perimeter are the result of him playing within the flow of the offense, but the Jazz also run Lauri through some off-ball action to get him open. I like this play where they show stack, then Lauri leaks out to the wing while Kessler sets a flare screen. Dunks, threes, and free throws are undoubtedly the most efficient ways for Markkanen to contribute on the offensive end. However, the best scorers can score at all three levels. And this season, he's made immense improvements to his mid-range game. There were flashes of this potential on the Bulls and Cavs, but he never looked very comfortable pulling up off the dribble or fading away in the post. On the Jazz, his improved handle and perimeter shooting has led to more chances for him to pull up in the mid-range, and he looks more confident and under control getting into these shots.
Game 132-131. It is a buckle-up night in SLC. Markkanen double team, turns the shot away. Good! Wow, unbelievable!
Following a surprisingly good start to the season, the Jazz have since traded away players like Mike Conley, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt, and as a result, Lauri's team has dropped to 12th place in the West and is 4-6 since the trade deadline. It's unlikely they make the playoffs, but there's still plenty of hope on the horizon. Rookie Walker Kessler is already a force on the defensive end with a solid offensive game. Talen Horton-Tucker is finally starting to put things together and has been running the point since Conley's departure. And of course, Markkanen is only 25 years old with plenty of room for improvement. Personally, I'm very interested to see how Lauri progresses as a passer. Despite his assist per game stats perpetually hovering just below 2 assists per game, Markkanen has a career-high assist percentage this season. He's flashed his potential to make plays for teammates over the last 6 years, dropping dimes from the post, out of the short roll, in high-low situations. And now as a live dribble passer. The accuracy and velocity of these 2 assists really stand out. Now these examples are few and far between, but as defenses adjust to prevent Lauri's individual offense, this area of his game will be key for him to go from a fringe all-star to an all-NBA level player. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.